The 2024 Ole Miss Rebels might go down as one of Lane Kiffin's best coaching jobs yet, even if they came up just short of a playoff berth. I know that's not what Ole Miss fans want to hear, but in his sixth season in Oxford, Kiffin guided the Rebels to a 10-3 record. They had 3 losses in the SEC. They put together the program's best statistical team since the 1960s. They lost 3 games by a combined 13 points. That included some crushing red zone failures against Kentucky, LSU, and Florida. Both the Kentucky and LSU game, they led basically the entire game. I mean, it left a sense of unfinished business heading into 2025. The biggest storyline is on offense, where Kiffin turns things over to the sophomore quarterback, Austin Simmons, right? Kid's not your average sophomore. He finished high school 2 years early, already has a degree, even moonlighted as a pitcher for the baseball team. You know, with Jackson Dart off to the NFL, Simmons is now tasked with keeping the Ole Miss quarterback tradition alive. His weapons include certain transfers from Oklahoma State, DeJon Stribling, and Harrison Wallace III from Penn State. Plus, you got tight end Daquan Wright. The running game is going to lean on Logan Diggs. Yes, he is still in college, who is finally healthy after his LSU transfer. It hasn't gone right for him, but it looks like he's good. And then, of course, you've got the upside with the youngster Kawan Lacey. Arkansas transfer Patrick Kudas headlines a rebuilt offensive line, gives Simmons a chance to grow into a star if production holds up. Defensively, Pete Golding just got a new extension, new contract, highly paid, and his unit did really well last year. They finished 3rd in SP+, that's defensive efficiency. Repeating that is not going to be easy because they lost nearly the entire starting lineup. The front 7 still has some teeth. Suntarine Perkins is one of the SEC's premier linebackers, flanked by T.J. Dodery, and supported by emerging lineman Jamarius Brown. Transfers like, Prince Will, and I'm not going to say the last name, the kid from Nebraska, and Deshaun Womack from LSU, they're going to need to spark that pass rush. And the secondary has been almost completely rebuilt with transfers such as Sage Ryan and Jalen Braxton. Talent's there. Ole Miss does need immediate chemistry from this, this kind of patched together group, right? The key to the Rebels season is finishing drives. Last year's red zone struggles cost them dearly. In the SEC, you cannot leave points on the field, and they did that in those losses. The schedule is favorable compared to some of their peers. They don't play Alabama. They don't play Texas. They don't play Auburn. They don't play Missouri. But they do have road trips to Kentucky, to Georgia, and to Oklahoma. The October trip to Athens, that's the big one. If Ole Miss pulls an upset there, the door to double-digit wins and a playoff run is just wide open. Kiffin has produced 3 different 10-win seasons in his 5 seasons. To make the next step, Simmons has got to be ready now, and the rebuilt defense has got to hit the ground running. Win total sits at 8.5. The odds are minus 118 to the over. That's an implied probability of 54.13% to hit at least 9 wins. Odds to win the SEC, certainly lower, plus 2,000. That's 4.76% implied probability. And the odds to make the college football playoff this season are plus 198. So that's about a third, a little over 33%. I have bought into the Austin Simmons hype somewhat. I think the defense does take a big step back from last season. Walter Nolans don't grow on trees, right? I've got the Rebs 9-3. I've got losses to LSU, at Georgia, and at Oklahoma. But this 9-3, I think, is going to look a lot different than last season's when they absolutely should have won at least 10 and should have been in the playoff. Thanks for listening to Winning Cures Everything. Make sure and follow me on Twitter at GaryWCE. If you want to toss in a question, you can email me, Gary@winningcureseverything.com. Make sure and hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.